This isn't a show. This is an experience.
Ooh.
Hey!
Why? Why would you do that? Quit picking on me.
Make it scary. Hi, welcome to 52 Weeks of Horror, where we are making that scary, and today is going to be a topic of terror. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to find out today. Here we go. Here's the bucket of topics, and Haley, would you do the honors?
This
Okay.
one.
That one. What is that one?
This one is an envelope.
This is not the obvious show.
Because it would be obviously a question in here. All right. You ready?
Yep.
If you could reinvent a monster, which one would it be and why?
Okay.
The answer is Jeff. All
Right.
right.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Let's do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Are you staying or going?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go out in here. I am going to go in there.
Bye.
Bye.
If I could reinvent a monster.
B, what would Haley pick? I don't even know what I'd pick. Okay.
Oh, crap. Who writes this crap anyway?
I think. Oh no.
I would reinvent.
No. I think I know what it's gonna be. I have an idea. I think I have a good idea. Actually, I don't know if this would be the one, but I would choose this for her. I think she's going to go with the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's a good classic monster. She said she's like this monster, and I think it's ripe for some reinvention. You know, it was the Gillman suit is classic. I think it could be up to date. I think it could be updated. A lot of people know of the creature from the Black Lagoon, but I don't think a lot of people have seen the creature from the Black Lagoon unless you are a horror fan. So I think the creature could be one that really could take hold and evolve.
I guess, I mean, not that it's a bad monster, but I think I would go with Creature from the Black Lagoon. Just because I feel like it needs to be brought back, but you can't bring back a guy in a suit. So what you would need to do is I don't know, maybe make him more serpent-like? That would be cool to bring him back. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really that he's bad, because I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. He just needs to be more modernized, but not to the point of where it's gross.
Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. I've won twice now. I may win a third time. I don't know what I'd reinvent. I think...
I don't know what he would choose to reinvent a monster and why.
You know, werewolves are cool. Frankenstein's cool, but those... Actually...
You know what? Maybe he would reinvent the Blob. Because he's been talking about that a lot lately. I don't know how the heck he would do it. He's the writer. He writes these things. I don't. I do makeup and make things bloody and scary. Because that's what I do. Or, you know. But maybe, I'm thinking that maybe it was, he would do the Blob.
You know what? That's what I'm going to go with. I am going to go with that. I am going to go with the modern Prometheus of Frankenstein. Yeah, for sure. Because here's the thing: back in the day, when Mary Shelley was writing Frankenstein, they were digging up bodies and splicing together parts, like parts of a big man, basically, because he had to have these veins and nerves that he could piece together, but you don't need that anymore. You could literally splice DNA together, and of course you're going to get something weird because you don't know exactly what you're messing with. I think that could make a great monster and a great story. Would it have these scars and stuff? No, but I think you could like really delve into like the mental scars, the things that are ingrained within us. I think that could be scary, and I think that would be a cool monster.
I really hope.
What's up?
Oh man, I don't even know. This was hard. Whoever wrote this question needs to be fired from our staff. It was you.
It was me. I did write this one, but
This is why. It's like you think you're a writer or something.
anyway, so you went first, giving your answer. I'm going to see if I can attempt to guess your
Let
response.
me see if I remember what I guessed. Yes, okay.
Okay.
This was hard.
Did you think it was hard?
Yeah, I thought it was really hard. And then trying to guess what you would come up with, it was even harder.
Okay. I'm going to say that you guessed, or at least said the answer of the creature from the Black Lagoon.
What is wrong with you? You're so correct.
3.
Did you guess why?
Well, I figured because it's a good movie. You know, the original movie was good, and it's a classic, but not many people have seen it, so I think it's ripe for updating. Because the creature from the Black Lagoon was one of those creatures that was unevolved. Like, people went down there to see if they could find these ancient creatures, and they eventually stumbled across the Gillman. So I figured that, in fact, he would be the one creature that could be evolved up to today's standards. How was that?
I'm quitting this show.
Oh, bam! All right, so that's 3 from me. Maybe you guessed mine.
I highly doubt it.
I don't know. You may have. What did you think I said?
Well, now I just came up with an idea that I know is probably the correct one, but I'm going to go with what I originally said in the other room.
Well, you have to. That's
kind of
what
the
they
rules.
know was coming.
That's what they know. So
Yeah.
I thought you would bring back the blob.
Oh, it's a clever
and
one.
update it. I don't know how, but I figured you would. That would be something you would try to do.
It's interesting. You know what?
Because you've been talking about the blob like every so often lately.
Yeah, and I like The Blob. It's one of those like classic sci-fi type horror films that I just tend to love. You know, they're the kids. You know, they're out on a date and they're just like, "Hey, you want to make a kissers?"
No.
Well, normally the girl says, "Yes, yes, Johnny, I want to make a kisses," and then suddenly, comet rocket thing comes down, asteroid, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, what was that?" I don't know. Let's go find out.
Were they British?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
No.
It's an American film.
Yeah, it is. It's got Steve McQueen, so let's go see what's over there. Because he rides a motorcycle and everything he does. I don't know if you knew this or not, but he does.
You chose the blob.
No, I did not. I chose Frankenstein.
See, that was my other guess. I didn't say it in the other room, but that would totally be your type of thing, since you're like being the mad scientist and all that stuff. I look
know.
at your hair when you.
Well, you know, it's funny.
You like the mad scientist thing.
I do like the mad scientist-y thing.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Because I figured, you know, back in the day, Frankenstein was this creature that was pieced together by very large parts, man parts, because that didn't sound right.
Man parts!
That didn't sound right at all.
Man parts.
What are you made of, man parts?
Now you're No, we can't sing that.
You
on
can't
the show.
sing that song. But anyway, Mary Shelley went, you know, piecing together another human being from other parts, and then using electricity, which was, you know, relatively a new invention, hasn't even been understood yet, and had been used in scientific endeavors to reanimate muscles to twitch. So, and that was her modern Prometheus, the modern bringing back of fire, electricity. So I was thinking that it would be the DNA of today that could be spliced together, in a sense, to create a new monster.
That would be interesting. That would be really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they may not necessarily look like a physical monster, like with the scars and the bolts and stuff, but they could have the mental scars that you could really exploit.
Oh, that's dark. That's good. Too bad you're fired from the show for writing this question. Hashtag Team Haley.
Anyway,
It's a thing we have.
what do you think? What monster would you reinvent? What would you like? I can't speak apparently.
What English would you like to speak today?
What words would you like to hear from me saying clearly and excitedly? Let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments below.
You
Share.
check us out on Twitter, Tumblr,
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, all
that.
52 weeks of horror.
Yeah, we'd love to know what would be your reinvented monster. So don't forget to keep making that scary. Bye. Very large parts, man parts, because that didn't sound right.
Man parts!